hats.
Listen, speaking of that today, you might not have to crank it as high as you normally would because that sun not really out there.
Not really out there today. You know, I mean, we don't get to say that often, but yes, especially this time of the year, but it's not out there. In fact, we've got a lot of rain coming down. I want to show you this wonderful shot sent in from Tammy Budge. This is in the Ogden area. She was saying this morning she had so much moisture in her yard. She was so excited. She couldn't believe it. And I hope more folks get a chance to enjoy this and get the chance to experience this as we go throughout the next 24 to 48 hours, as we'll likely see more of these showers and thunderstorms coming through with more downpours, at least we hope, here in parts of the area. Now let's take a live view outside of some of the locations here. ABC4 Studios, lots of dark clouds. We've got not any rain outside the station right now, but we've had some scattered showers moving on through the area. Of course, St. George, you had a lot of rainfall earlier this morning and overnight around 2, 3, 4 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I was checking out the radar. There was pockets of heavy rainfall making its way through Washington and Iron counties. As you look towards Park City on Main Street, we've got some clouds there. It looks like we've had a little bit of rain there on some of the roadways. And in Price, hey, typically one of our more sunnier spots out there, definitely dealing with more cloud cover across the area as well. So let's get you up to date with the latest here on the flood information here. Now, this red flashing box here, which is in effect here for about another 30 minutes or so, is a flash flood warning that's in the Zion National Park area here. And this is where we've seen some heavier rainfall. Radar estimating several inches of rainfall, especially just south of the Springdale area a little earlier. And of course, the National Park Rangers are reporting some flash flooding. So again, flash flood warnings there continue for about another 25, 30 minutes or so. But again, you just avoid those dry slots, those slick rock areas there, and all those places that typically see the water rising quickly. With that being said, we've noticed that the flood watch itself has been expanded a little farther north of I-70 now, as you get up into portions of Castle Country as well. So Castle Country, southeastern Utah over towards portions of San Juan County, and then as you get back over towards south and southwest Utah under that flood watch, that just means conditions are possible that we could see some flooding here in the days ahead. In fact, it's been extended through Wednesday evening, so keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the weather map. Again, we've had waves of showers and at times a couple of rumbles of thunder pushing to the north. We've got a batch of moisture moving up towards Cache Valley. We've got another batch now making its way out of southwest Utah towards the north into the West Desert. So we're seeing some pockets of decent rainfall out there. You can see some showers still really coming down pretty good in Cache Valley around Logan, Brigham City, and then we've got a couple of sprinkles and spotty showers here from the Wasatch Front through Utah County back over towards the Wasatch back. Nothing too heavy, but it's out there. And then we've got another little batch of moisture now making its way with the actual disturbance to the north. So Beaver over towards Milford in the West Desert, getting that activity. Richfield heading towards you in the Delta area. So Futurecast does a great job of painting this picture for us as we go throughout the afternoon. Look for that to expand across the I-15 corridor, back over towards eastern Utah, and yes, northern Utah, including the Wasatch Front, Cache Valley, the Wasatch back, southwest Wyoming, and we'll stay with this unsettled pattern across northern Utah heading into your Wednesday as well. So I think more activity throughout the day on Wednesday rotating through, and that pattern will still stick around across northern and central Utah. So going to your Thursday with more of that activity continuing. So overall, another quarter to up to an inch of rainfall on average, but some areas will see some localized higher amounts than that, and that could lead to more flash flooding. So going into your Wednesday, we still got that risk, at least an isolated risk, of seeing some of that flash flooding out there. Any good news for you in terms of any temperature trends here? Well, it looks to stay well below average, or at least below average, until we get towards the upcoming weekend. Same story in St. George, believe it or not. It looks to stay below average until about this weekend when we start to get back closer to average. St. George, highs in the mid-80s for your Tuesday with some of that monsoon moisture. Those showers and thunderstorms starting to taper off, but still a couple of isolated ones left over. Otherwise, scattered storms again for your Wednesday, then drier for the end of the week, which will allow those temperatures to warm back up to where they should be. The Wasatch Front will be seeing those low 80s over the next couple of days with showers and thunderstorms fairly likely, tapering off to scattered showers and storms for your Thursday and the Friday, and then drier and yes, warmer just in time for the weekend.